Hi, this is Erin Grant. I'm here with SNMERadio at Bounty Hunter Toys on behalf of AEW Together, and I am here with Ethan Page.
Yes, hello. I haven't seen you in many years, but we know each other.
We've met
Yes.
a few times,
Yes.
so I'm very excited.
Oh, we've
to
just
see
met.
you.
We don't know each other?
Hi, I'm Erin. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, apparently we've just met, guys.
Well,
Nice to meet you.
We've been around a few times.
Yeah.
So anyways, we are here for a fundraiser. Do you want to tell us all about what's happening
Yeah,
today?
yeah. We did a huge toy drive just off camera. I don't know how mobile that is, but we got a bunch of toys donated, and they're going to Big Brothers Big Sisters of Hamilton,
Amazing.
which is super exciting. And I wanted to thank 900 CHML for setting it all up. It was just crazy that the radio was willing to promote something like this, and we found somebody willing to take these toys. And I mean, it's for a good cause, and for me, I mean, the shirt says it all. But
That was the
Hamilton-
first thing I noticed when I came in here. It made me very happy to see.
Yeah, I don't even know if this store is still open, but I've been wearing this shirt everywhere I can because, I mean, just traveling across Canada, people would say I was from Toronto when they would announce me to the ring, and it would drive me absolutely insane. So Hamilton has always been my home, and the fact that Tony brought AEW to Hamilton, which is crazy to me, that we're going to be performing in Cops Coliseum, whatever it's called, the First Ontario Center.
It's always going to be Cops to anyone from Hamilton.
I agree.
It's just the way it's going to be.
So this whole thing coming together has been pretty magical for me, and to do good and to come here and help out, and I don't like, to me the whole thing is just overwhelming, and the amount of people that were here was crazy. The amount of familiar faces was absolutely insane. You're one of them, even though you're not admitting on camera.
I may have met you before.
But it's been a great experience, and how giving the fans of Hamilton were is incredible. We have 3 giant boxes overflowing with toys, and I can't wait for the kids to get them.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah, me too.
So you've been with AEW now for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
What would you say are some of your standout matches and moments you've had already?
Oh, jeez. Well, I've
Putting you
lost
on the
them
spot.
all.
I was going to say
so,
I'm putting you on the spot. But
I would say, I mean, wrestling Sting in a tag match, for his first match back in an arena, that was definitely a highlight for me. Wrestling against Jake Hager and Chris Jericho at Grand Slam with over 20,000 fans was definitely one of them. Fans like telling me that me getting annihilated in that coffin with Darby is one of them. And you know what? Another one that really sticks out to me is oh my God, Moxley's return match. That was huge for me. Just knowing that the company trusted me with that type of match and to be put in that position. And wrestling Christian.
oh, yes.
One of my favorite
absolutely.
wrestlers. And again, I lost all of these matches, but they're all very memorable.
There's got to be something really gratifying about like those classic Canadian wrestlers and just
course.
those childhood icons you would have looked up to.
Of
like
course, yeah.
Sting still blows me away. That's
Oh
incredible.
yeah,
that you
I
got
mean,
to.
it's, like the fact that I get to share a locker room with these people is insane to me. Never mind a ring or some very special moments. Like there, we did a New Year's edition of AEW, and I wrestled Cody Rhodes for the TNT title in the main event of Rampage. That's a match that I'll never forget. And going in a 20-minute war on Dynamite with Bryan Danielson, again, another match I'll never forget. Lost them all, but they're matches that I'll never forget.
They still count.
They
It was
all
still-
count. They're
it-
in the record books forever. Hamilton's own Ethan Page has shared the ring with some of the greatest wrestlers of all time, which means I'm one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, right?
You are, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. All right,
Not
there we
a
go.
doubt in my
That's a
mind.
victory I'll take.
Yes, of course. How does it feel to see AEW now expanding and having all these new shows come out, seeing them move up to Rampage, seeing them get Collision?
Yeah.
That's just been incredible to see. How do you feel?
It is incredible, especially being a part of the team that was going head-to-head during the pandemic. And we came out of the pandemic to an insanely rabid crowd that's only growing and thriving. And like you said, like we now have Collision, which is 2 more hours of television. I was with the company when we added Rampage, which added another hour. So, I mean, 5 hours of national TV every single week is pretty crazy. And in Canada, TSN covering us, making sure the fans of Canada get to see the best wrestling in the world, which is AEW. So it's great.
Absolutely. It's amazing. And I have to ask, you're a huge figure collector.
Yes.
We all know this.
Oh, yeah.
So first off, when you're in a store like this,
Yeah.
what are you hunting for? What is your go-to?
So I'm actually purchasing a '89 Batman, back Michael Keaton Batman, and I'm still trying to collect all the toys I wish I had as a kid. So I'm always looking for like that nostalgia hit. But this store is special to me because I was actually buying toys off of Bounty Hunter Toys when there were 4 locations ago in Stony Creek, and I was a little kid riding his bike to come buy action figures. So I've been buying off of them since I was probably like 11 years old.
Like, this is your childhood store. And
Yeah.
how do you feel? Like, it looks amazing in here. This is my first time being in this new location, too.
It's incredible. And I see toy stores all across North America. I did it for 2 years straight every week, YouTube video, and I'm so happy that we got to do this huge event in such like a personal spot, and to see how epic the store has gotten. It's their biggest location they've ever had, so I'm happy for them. I'm happy to share this event with them, and I'm happy to go look for toys after this and buy them.
So keeping it personal, I'm also just kind of curious. You have 2 beautiful children.
Yes.
Have you started them on their toy collection, and what do you get for them?
So much so that my wife is so elated that I won't be making as many toy hunt videos, because I've essentially got myself everything that I've wanted collection wise, that now it's kind of seeped into my kids. Like, my son is 1. There's no way he could have told me he likes Ninja Turtles, but he has every retro Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figure that I could get my hands on, because I always wanted to support these stores when I was traveling and doing these videos, so I can't just keep buying for myself. And it got so bad that my daughter, when I would come home from traveling for AEW, she would say, "Okay, what toy did I get?" And I was like, "Oh, this is not good. This is not good."
And also, speaking of toys, your AEW figure is dropping soon.
Crazy, right?
How insane is it to see yourself be a part of such a major toy line now?
It's insane. I mean, just the fact that I will be able to see myself hanging on a peg. My kids will be able to see myself hanging on a peg next to Spider-Man, next to Batman, next to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is insane. Like, it's a thing you dream of as a kid, and here I am, 33 years old, still feel like a kid, so it's like a dream come true. All of this is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Who do you think would be your figure's biggest opponent now? I didn't even think about the Spider-Man. I didn't even think about the amazing... It doesn't have to be a wrestler.
Oh, it doesn't have to be a wrestler?
No, that's what I mean. You started listing the Spider-Mans and the Batmans, and my brain went haywire.
I would say any wrestler would have to lose to Superman.
I would think so.
Unless magically we had got our hands on some kryptonite, which is the most wrestling thing that we could. A chair made of kryptonite. I would have one of those hidden under the ring. But I would say, I mean, yeah, Superman, you're screwed.
Yeah. So for several years, you have filmed toy vlogs and gotten to travel around and been so good with the backstage vlogs and all of these, and now you've slowed it down a little bit. Can you give us a bit of insight on that?
Yeah, for me, it was all about kind of the schedule that I had during the pandemic was, I mean, I had a lot more free time. So once we came back to traveling and I was on the road with AEW, I tried to keep up that backstage vlog every single week. Then I started the toy hunt vlogs, which is what I truly fell in love with. So I wanted to do those every single week, but still honor the weekly vlog for the fans. So for over a year, I had 2 vlogs a week that I was pumping out. And eventually I hit a brick wall, and I don't want to be putting out content that's not really inspired, I guess. And I don't want to force my fans, because I have so many loyal fans that are going to watch anything and everything that I put out. And I didn't want to kind of take advantage of that trust that I had with fans and force feed them things that I just wasn't feeling.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, and of course, we are in Hamilton. On behalf of all of the Hamilton indie wrestling fans, the Ontario indie wrestling fans, will we ever get to see another A1 show again?
Yes. I will say, I'll just blanketly say yes. I don't know when, I don't know how, I don't know where. Well, yeah, it'll be in Hamilton, but eventually. I promise eventually.
That's what I like to hear.
I've been saying this joke a lot. I'm sure AEW will find a reason to fire me eventually. So I'm going to have to run shows. And if I have to run shows, it'll only be Alpha One.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me today.
No problem.
Where can we find you on all of your socials?
Oh, guys, please check me out on Twitter @OfficialEgo, or just go to my website, playedbyjulian.com. Has links to absolutely everything. My YouTube channel will still be up. I have like 500 videos that I've personally shot and edited, so go check those out. I'm sure you'll find one that you absolutely love, whether it's the cheap meal videos. Fat Food Fest is a really popular one. The toy hunt videos I've done for about 2 years now, and I documented my entire career from independent wrestling, Evolve Wrestling, Impact Wrestling, my tours of Japan and the United Kingdom, and my first entire year of AEW with a behind-the-scenes vlog every single week. So check them out.
That's incredible. Well, thank you so much again. I really appreciate this.
No problem. Thank you.
On behalf of SNME Radio, this is Erin Grant, and thank you for listening.
Great interview.